Okay, so basically went into court on Mona on 10/11, and one of them was for a failure to appear, driving without a license, driving unsuspended, driving without insurance, and speeding or something. And the other one was for, I'm assuming, that Whittier case when I got pulled over for driving without a license, driving over 100, driving without a helmet, reckless driving, all that shit. But to make a long story short, I'll cut to the video in a second, or the audio. But you'll see, like, after I got arrested for this one, they brought me back into court, and I just pleaded it out, and they wrapped up like 3 other cases. So I just served jail time on like $1,700 worth of fines or something like that. But I had like 4 cases, so I was just practicing. You know how it is. Like, I've done this so many times before, but I'm still learning. Here we go.
Hey, good afternoon. Oh, my name's Christopher. I'm making a special appearance before the court today. Good to see you. Long time no see. Okay. Is it okay if I will step forward and come and pass the bar. Okay. Okay, I conditionally accept your offer to board the vessel. Is it alright with you if I do so with retaining all my natural, unalienable, and legal rights? Okay, let it be noted on the court record that there's no objections and that I am now entering.
And you notice how they stay silent right there, because they're never gonna, they can't deny the man the rights. They know that you have unalienable, natural born rights, so they're not gonna deny you your rights. So the reason why he just remains silent right there is because it's his tacit agreement. He's agreeing by his silence. He's saying that yes, your natural and unalienable rights are going to be recognized in the court. We can't take those from you. Okay? So, like, that's what that little pause was. If you notice, like, catch that watch. They'll always do that in court. They'll remain silent. And you want to get that silence on the record. So you always want to say, let it be known on the court record there's been no objections, or let it be known on the record that no one objects to me appearing as such, or something like that. You always want to get the silence on the record. I'm just going to go back over that one more time.
Entering this proceeding. Okay. Is it okay if I will step forward and come and pass the bar. Okay.
They want you to walk past the bar. That's what that little thing is. It's the bar. They're trying to get you to pass it so that you're in their jurisdiction. You're boarding the vessel. He's the captain of the ship. He's the one who calls all the shots. So what's going to happen is that you're waiving all of your rights, basically, and you're going under the jurisdiction of the captain of the vessel, or whoever it is who's the administrator of the account, of which they're presuming, the presumption is that they are the administrator, that the judge is going to be acting as the administrator, and that the trustee is myself. Okay? Because there's 3 forms. There's the shareholders, there's the executors, and then there's the trustees. The trustee's job is to fill out the orders of the administrator. So that's what they're trying to get me to do here.
Okay, I conditionally accept your offer to board the vessel. Is it alright with you if I do so with retaining all my natural, unalienable, and legal rights? Okay, let it be noted on the court record that there's no objections and that I am now entering these proceedings with a full reservation of my natural, unalienable, and legal rights. Christopher Elliot Fleming is the name on the birth certificate that I have here. I was given this when at my birth. My parents gave this to me, and they said that this is a receipt that came back after the creation of a trust that had been created for my benefit. You see, I'm the sole beneficiary of the account, Christopher Fleming. My name is Christopher. I don't know. See, because I can't remember. I barely just was. You are charged. I'm charged? Excuse me, sir. I'm charged?
That's where I should have told him that originally he cut me off. See, so he's out of turn. And now he's going to tell me that I'm out of turn because I'm overspeaking him. See what I'm saying? It's just a game. It's literally, that's why they call it court. It's like a tennis match, like a tennis court. You know, it's like a mind game back and forth between me and him.
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish. We're charged count 1 to drive with suspended of a boat violation of 1.1A. That is misdemeanor. Count 2, you're charged with 14. against the statutes for people who are employees of the U.S. government to violate those statutes that you have stated. Now, as I made the special appearance, I came forward today and I specifically stated I was not Mr. Fleming and I was not Christopher Fleming, that I am making a special appearance here before the court as a third-party administrator of the account. See, I believe that I am the sole beneficiary, and therefore, since I have the birth certificate here, which I'd like to put on the record, that I have a birth certificate, so therefore it's my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that I am allowed to issue or appoint executors for the account. So therefore, I can also account or issue trustees. Therefore, I would be appointing you as the trustee in this matter for me to carry out and proceed and see where we're going to go with this, because I don't see where there's actually any claim, where there's someone who's come forward with a claim. Is there a claim against me? Do you have a claim against me?
Bam, creating more joinder. Doesn't answer any of my questions, and then tries to create joinder between me and Mr. Fleming, the legal fiction. Okay, so there must be no claim against me, and they're just going to proceed. This whole thing's unlawful. I did everything I was supposed to do. I identified myself as a beneficiary, identified myself as the executor. I appointed him as a public trustee, and he just is completely lawless.
Are you claiming injury? I object.
You are Mr. Christopher Fleming. More joinder. Just keep on with the joinder. Creating joinder between me and Mr. Fleming. Regardless, anything they have to do. Even if it's in fraud.
I object. I am not Mr. Christopher Fleming. The title Mr. is only attributed to legal fictions. Christopher Fleming is a legal fiction that was created at my birth for my benefit.
Perfect. Perfect example. See, I rebutted his presumption. His presumption, the presumption of the court, is that they're operating under the presumption that I am, me, the real man, am standing in place as surety for the legal fiction Christopher Fleming, or Christopher Oliver Fleming, or Mr. Christopher Fleming, or whatever. Mr. Fleming. When I rebutted his claim, he just continues, and you'll see how he watch.
Benefit. See, I'm Christopher.
See, that was an offer. He's going to ask me not to interrupt him one more time. Okay? That's an offer he's offering me. Okay? So, by me accepting his offer, then I'm entering into the jurisdiction. I think that at this point is where he actually got the jurisdiction over me.
Can you please, excuse me. I object. Are these men public servants? I object. Are these men public servants? They do not have my consent. You do not have my consent to retain me or continue. Please identify yourself. What am I being charged with? What am I being charged with? No, I'm not Mr. Fleming, sir. Please don't. Every opportunity to have a say in what happens. I need to know whether you want to hire your own attorney, whether you will be asked for a court-appointed attorney, or whether you wish to represent yourself. Sir, I wish to plead for Christopher Fleming. I wish to plead guilty to the facts of the case.
Bam, points to public defender. So you can't plead guilty to the facts. You have to plead guilty with the understanding and the knowledge and the intent that you've done something wrong. You always have to understand that you've done something wrong. You see, you can't just plead guilty to the facts.
I need all my stuff, please.
Bam, in custody. Did 36 hours on that one in and out of LA County Jail. And lived a lot. So came back and did the next one. Hope you'll check out the next one. It's a little bit shorter, but I walked away. I consider it a win. Okay, so thanks for watching, and subscribe later.